I'm just trying to get set up, so hopefully you can see everything. We're going to start sat down, because if we start standing up, technically I can't work it all out. So bear with me. Good. So I'm hoping you can all hear me, and I'm hoping I've got my phone with me, so if someone can't hear me, send me a text message and I'll try to see if I can alter it, if that's okay with you all. Good. So anyway, today's class is going to be quite a chilled one. We've all been spending a lot of time inside, probably a lot of time sitting and not being able to get outside as much as we'd like. So while we're inside, I want to do something positive for us all, something that can be positive and healthy for our bodies, to improve some strength, some conditioning, some posture work, and just some general release of stress and tension, all of those factors. So it's going to be sort of about 30 minutes, the class is. We'll obviously give it to just sort of 10 or just a couple of minutes afterwards, so people can join as they want, but hopefully you'll all enjoy it. As with anything, just remember, it's your body, so it's your choice, so do what you feel comfortable with. And obviously the benefit of doing it at home by yourself is that no one else can see you, so you can do whatever you want, but just remember, you shouldn't have pain as you do any of the exercises. Some of them might feel a challenge, but if it doesn't feel right for you, just stop, have a breather. Even if for the next half an hour you just lay on your back and you breathe in and out and just focus on yourself rather than the world around us, that's a useful half an hour, okay? So this is 30 minutes for you to create that focus. And you'll be pleased to know there won't be any little crying babies in the background. Lee and Lachlan have gone out for a little walk, so they will be back in about half an hour. So hopefully they'll have a lovely time outside, because the weather is nice. And obviously around where we live in the country, it's so nice. You can get out and keep social distancing, which is brilliant. So we've got 21 people so far. It's good. So I haven't had any messages from anyone saying, God, we can't hear you. So I'm hoping that's all positive, because I know some of you will have my phone number or email. Good. So let's just give it a couple more minutes to see if anyone else wants to join us. Hopefully you've managed to find somewhere in your house, either just on the carpet or you've got a mat. You might want like a cushion or a pillow or a headrest. Nothing too big, you know, just a small cushion that you can pop your head on if it feels more comfortable, or if we do some of the exercises, you want something between the legs, just useful to have now. Or if you haven't got anything like that and you want something a bit smaller because all your cushions are really plump, maybe just get like a little small towel now, so you can roll that up, so you can put that underneath. Whatever really you find useful. Okay, so we've got a couple more people now joined. So what we'll do then is just start off nice and gentle. Like I said, we're all sitting. You don't have to be cross-legged, okay? So anything that I'm going to do at the start in cross-legged, if you prefer to have your legs out, one leg in, absolutely fine. Do what you feel comfortable. If you're someone who's really sat back here, most important is that you're sat up nice and tall, okay? So if for some reason you can't, get your pillow cushion, pop that underneath you, just so it brings you up and heightens you that little bit, okay? So we're going to start from the top and gently work down through the body. So let's just start with some nice shoulder circles. So breathing in and out. And again, breathing in and out. So really bringing them up by your ears. Squeeze the belly at the back and release. 2 more. Last one. And turn the head to look over that left shoulder. So really stretch around. Keep your chest pointing forwards. And just that head turned. Good. Keep the head to that side. And now tuck the chin down to look towards your armpit on that side. So we get the stretch through the side of the neck. And then come back up. Come back to the middle, shoulder circles, this time forwards, breathing in and out. When you do your breathing today, try to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2 more. Last one. And then we're going to look over that right shoulder. So turning that head, looking over that shoulder, really stretching through the neck. Don't force it, just go to where you feel comfortable. And bring your chin down to your chest. Good. So feel that stretch through the side of the neck. And release the head and release the neck. Bring your hands into lock and push forward. So curl the upper back. So you're looking down towards your feet, down towards your mat. Really letting the shoulder blades reach around the rib cage. Good. And now slowly restart, bring the arms right up. So you're stretching tall. Good. And release. And again, interlock the fingers and push forward. So this is just getting that upper part of your back moving. Good. And then roll all the way up through the spine, reset. Head and neck is the last thing. If you want, you can stretch those arms back that little bit and then release. Last time, push forwards to the front of the room, towards me. Really stretch those arms out. Let the ribs, shoulder blades come round the rib cage. And again, roll through the spine. Good. And then release. Good. And now take a deep breath in. And then split the arms at the top. And then look over your back shoulder. So you shouldn't be able to see me. You should be able to see the back of your room. Good. You can use your hand on your knee to help facilitate that stretch. And just take yourself around a bit further. Good. And again, deep breath in. And out. And then looking round behind. Good. Okay. You keep your legs crossed, or you can bring them out if you prefer. And again, deep breath in and out. You might get a click in your back. That's normal. It's just moving where you haven't done already today. Really draw tall from the crown of your head. Stretch up. Last one. Breath in and out. Good. And back round to the front. Okay. Bring your hands behind you, and I just want you just to open up through the chest and just arch backwards a little bit. Good. And release. So let the shoulders round and then draw the shoulders back and open through the chest. So feel that in your upper part of your back. And one more. And shoulders back and open and release that head. Good. Okay. So we're going to go down onto our sides and we're going to start with some muscles around our hips and our bottom. So for me, it feels more comfortable if I put like a little head cushion between my arm and my head. So just do what you feel comfortable with, okay? Doesn't matter if your arm is out straight or bent. Have the feet bent in. I'm going to start with some clams. So we're opening and closing. Good. Now, as we do this, make sure you roll your top hip forwards so you're not rolling backwards, okay? Breathing out to open, in to lower. Good. And now let's lift the heels off. Same again. Good. Thank you, Sharon, for telling me you can hear me okay. So we're in that clam level 2. Let's go into some extension. So from here, reach, extend the leg away, in and close. And again. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. Close. Good. Okay. Lift the top leg off. Straighten that leg out. So it's really nice and long. You might not be able to see my foot. I'm not sure on that camera. And you're swinging that leg forwards. Flex the foot and come backwards. Good. And again, forwards and back. So imagine it's sliding along a table. So it's keeping parallel to the floor. Remember, you can put your hand in your lower back. Make sure you can't feel any movement in your lower back. So if your hand is on the side of your hip joint, that's where we want to feel it. And again, we're still doing the breath out and in. Last one. Good. Okay, bend those knees. Lift the feet back off in that climb level 2. And again, back into that open and close. So just remember, like I said at the beginning of the class, it's your body, it's your choice. So any point you need to rest, just have a rest down. If you normally come to my classes and we haven't done it for a few weeks, you might now start to feel that burn on the outside. And we're going to go into those openers. So here, reach away, extend and close. Good. 3 more. And 2. And last one. And close. Good. Just give that muscle a little bit of a rub off. And again, extend and reach your leg away. And this time those leg swings forwards and back. So really nice is to put that point on the foot as it comes forwards and the flex back. Now, depending on how tight your hamstrings are, you might not be able to come quite as far as I can. Or you might be going further than I am. But remember, the important thing is it's from the hip and not from the back. Get 2 more. Last one. Good. Lovely. Give that muscle a little bit of a relax off. Right, we're going to roll through and onto our back now. So onto your back, into your rest position. So your knees are up. Bring your feet into a V shape. Take the heels apart. Okay, let's just start with some little tilts to the pelvis. Flattening the back and then arching the back. Good. Nice small movements. Good. Okay. And then find that neutral. So we're halfway between the 2 extremes. So your back isn't flattened. It's not arched all the way. Just where that sort of scarf could pass through. Relax the hands by your sides. Let's start with some scissors level 1. So lifting one leg. Find 90 at the hip, 90 at the knee. Lower. Swap to the other side. Lift and lower. So we're just doing a breath out to lift, in to lower. We're moving the leg, but keeping the middle of our body still. If you want to just keep doing these scissors level 1, that's fine. If not, we'll go into your double tabletop. So from here, connect the ribs to your pelvis. So use the tummy muscles. Don't let your back arch and lift that second leg. Find that 90 degrees. So think about flattening through the abdominals, not doming. Just hold that position for us. Good. Lift the arms off. And we're now going to start just some arm circles. So round and back up. So just looking at some endurance. So our arms are doing small circles. Breathing out to take the arms over, in to bring them up and back. Good. So just maintain that double tabletop. So we're going to combine some of the exercises that we've been doing through some of my other short videos, if you've been watching those, into a class today. Good. 2 more. Last one. Good. And lower the arms. And I'd like you to extend one leg away and back in. So keep that control. Reach that leg away on that diagonal. Breath out to reach away, in to return. Out through the mouth, in through the nose. As you're very aware, yes, we can use breathing to help facilitate the exercise, but the biggest thing is you keep just a normal breathing pattern and you don't hold your breath. Good. 2 more. Good. Lift the arms up. You're now going to do opposite arm of opposite leg. So challenge that coordination. Good. So one of Joseph Pilates' key principles was about coordination, flow of the movements with precision. So try to incorporate all of those principles into what you're doing right now. Good. 2 more. Last one on each side. Good. Lower the arms. Now, really important, lower one leg at a time. Down and back. Lovely. Okay. Just let the knees roll from side to side just to release that little bit. Good. Okay, we're going to come back into those abdominals. So bring yourself back to your rest position. Hands behind the back of your head and neck. Elbows, corner of your vision. Some abdominal preps. Breathing out, into lower. Good. As you come up here, think about your rib cage sliding down towards your pelvis. Think about trying to flatten through the abdominals at the front. So not letting them down. We only need to be lifting so your shoulder blades are coming off. We don't need to be going any higher than that. Good. Now let's do a breath in to hold at the top. So breath out, in to hold, out to lower. Get 2 more. In to hold, out to lower. Last one. And in. And out. Good. Okay. Move the head cushion out the way if you've got one. Okay, so you're flat. Unless for some reason you need to. We're going to combine our shoulder bridge with our abdo preps. So, flatten the back. Unpeel now. Lift off each section into your shoulder bridge. Breath in to hold. Out to lower. So it's just a normal shoulder bridge with that roll up. Let's do that once more. Good. Roll. Flatten the back. Unpeel. Tailbone. Lower back. Mid back. Up. Breath in. And out. Good. As we said, we're going to combine it. So now again, flatten. Unpeel. Lift. Hold it at the top. Take the arms over your head. You've probably lost my arms, but they're over my head. Now curl down through each section. And then let the arms come off into an abdo prep. So I'm looking at that gap in my knees, lower the arms. And again, roll up. Arms overhead. This makes us work for the upper part of our back that little bit more. Abdo prep and lower. Good. Arms overhead. Oh, I did that wrong. Curl up. Arms overhead now. Curl that down. Abdo prep and lower. Good. So arms by your side. Do the normal shoulder bridge up first. Arms overhead. Curl down. Work on that upper back. Abdo prep. Follow the arms and down. Good. You might find yourself going away from you. Last one. So bring your feet a bit closer to the bottom if you need to. Arms overhead. And curl back down. Good. Abdo prep. Good. And lower. Okay, we're going to go into your shoulder bridge variation. So come up into your shoulder bridge. Hold it there. And I want you, first of all, just see if you can lift one foot and then the other foot. Really important is that your pelvis stays level. Okay? I'm not dropping. Okay? If it's too much lifting a foot, just try lifting a heel off. So make it easier. Okay? Remember, you can go down at any point you want to. Okay? If we can, let's lift and hold it. Don't be cheating and pushing through your hands. So turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Keep that chin slightly tucked. Pelvis lifted. Okay, let's lower that leg. So we're just looking at endurance here. Hold that leg there. Good. Can you maintain that position? Good. Drop that foot and curl back down. Good. And just draw the knees back into your chest for us. Good. Take a gentle rock from side to side. Good. So just massage into that lower back. And we're just going to do a little bit of oblique work. So those tummy muscles on the sides that help reinforce your core. They also give you definition around the waist. So let's bring ourselves back. Okay, going to take one hand behind the back of your head. That elbow is in the corner of my vision. Other arm is by the side. Elbow towards your knee. So you're going to lift off. I'm looking towards this hand that's just floating off the floor and back down. Good. In to hold. Out to lower. Good. 2 more. Good. So I'm thinking about my rib cage sliding across the opposite side of my pelvis. Good. This time, come up and hold it. Good. Lift that arm open, close, and lower. Good. And again. Good. Open, close, and lower. Good. 2 more. And that open,